What's up, guys? This is SaberWolf94. We got a TCG match with United Fried Chicken, copyright SaberWolf94. Don't be stealing my wacky names. But yes, this is United Wings, the Night March ripoff deck. I've updated it again since last time. I was trying to use Primordial, the Primordial Ultra Stadium. It's not that good. Just run that and run less items, run some different stuff. But I guess we just gotta use the Pokestop with this deck. I mean, no matter what you do, there's gonna be some kind of drawback. But I'm gonna be using that. And let's see, we open up with the Macro, which is good enough. You want this, you can use this to attack because it only takes one energy. And the Ditto too. But you need at least one dead so you can copy its attack with Ditto. If you don't get the Dark Tricks in the discard pile yet. I suppose I should mention this as well. I'm running Dark Tricks, of course, but just to discard it. I've seen other people using Rowlets to evolve into it and attack. I don't really see the point. I guess the one good thing about it is because it's a grass Pokemon, you'll be able to hit Charizard for weakness, and yeah, that's pretty appealing. Maybe I should have thought of this when I was building the deck. But that's just more basic Pokemon, and just you're making your deck slower, and I want to make the deck as fast as possible. It's still going to have issues, of course, but the way I have it here, the only guys that are supposed to attack is Markrow and then Ditto, and everybody else we want to dump for more damage. Now sometimes you're going to have to attack maybe with the Flamingo and the Wartrol, but you want to use Markrow and Ditto because they attack with one energy. Okay, playing against the Lightning deck. I think this shouldn't be too difficult if I get my mills going because they rely on basic EXs, so they got much less HP than Stage 1 and Stage 2 EXs. So if we can get into that 200 range, I can finish these guys off without too many issues. Just gotta get our mills going. That's the struggle. So Electric Generator, the other annoying thing is going to be this guy getting the double price. Got the 2 lightning on too, fuck. But besides that play, I mean, if I just, he can only get that once. I think I might be good. So I'm going to discard you, get the darkness energies, or get nothing because I'm going to use the Iono anyway. Get a few basics. Let's get, well, get a Markrow and a Ditto, or get the double Markrow. I don't know. I'll get 1 and 1, and I'll go for the Iono here. Give me some discard outlets. So there's the Pokestop. I have a hate relationship with this card. Not even a love-hate, just a hate relationship with this. But in this deck, we gotta use it. And there it is. Just there it is, like I've said last time. You try and use this stupid-ass stadium. I got like 30 items and around 20 of the United Wings Pokemon that we can mill. So there's like 6 energies, a couple of supporters, and I just milled an energy. Oh, for fuck's sake. And a supporter. What the fuck are the odds? So just hit this dude for 40, which is pathetic. We gotta get our mills going, man. I need to mill the shit correctly. Damn. Gets the new EX down. I don't care too much about that. I just don't want the Hariyama to attack. I gotta be able to, when that thing attacks, I gotta be able to make sure I can attack and one hit KO it successfully. Because if we can't do that, we're gonna lose for sure. So this deck can actually benefit from my stadium too. He can try and just do this and search generators or something. He used up the switch. Here comes the big guy out. My biggest fear. But he's just staring at the screen and not attacking. Gets the Raikou down. Should be a good liability once again, just 200 HP. Attaches the Devolution Disc. And what else? Goes for Boss's Orders. Man, isn't that weird? Why the fuck are you doing this? Who are you gonna pull? I thought he was gonna pull the Ditto if you use that, but he actually pulled the other Markroll. Just to draw one. I guess okay, I see. He just really wanted to draw something. I guess he doesn't have the fourth energy. Perfect. So I get lucky here. He gets the kill, but he couldn't use Ampu very much. So just one prize. So I gotta kill this dude. I think I doubt I'm gonna be able to just mill 10 cards to do over 200, but let's try, I guess. I'm gonna use this dude just to get the other dudes in hand. We're gonna go for the research here. Before I do this though, I'm gonna do Pokestop. And we got the Night Stretcher. I guess I'll get the energy that I milled. Might as well use that. I'll put this on you since you couldn't get a kill with the energy. So I guess the Flamingo is gonna attack. And just discard these guys. I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do that much, but well, I suppose it's still not game over. Collect the Dittos and go for the shoes. Nope. I'm gonna do the Ultra Ball, discard the Dart Tricks, discard a Stadium, get something that I'm gonna discard with the Earthen Vessel. So the vessels are good in this deck, not only because they're a discard outlet, but because you can collect a bunch of darkness energies, even though we don't have many, to just try and boost my odds to the maximum of when I use Pokestop. I'm not gonna mill energies, which I need. Alright, so I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get the kill, but at least it's a guaranteed 2-hit KO. And he's gonna get the Ampu very much, but when this thing dies, he's not gonna have too many energies. Unless he gets some generators going. He wanted to put the fourth one here for the +1. I'm gonna get in the range though, where I'm just 1-hit KOing all of his Pokemon in one shot. So the double prize probably isn't gonna matter too much. I mean, he's gonna be at 3, I'm gonna be at 4 next turn. And then all I need is just 2 more kills. So as long as we don't miss a beat, I'm gonna outpace him. Okay. Generator, he just got 1. Got the manual attachment. His deck is pretty thick. I guess he doesn't really seem like he wants to use my Stadium, which I can't blame him. I almost never do as well. Unless I'm desperate, when my opponent plays that down, I don't use it, because it's just such a gamble. Milling stuff, like even if you have an item heavy deck, can't be too sure. Alright, so here goes. This is like the only occasion I'm using this. In fact, this might be like the first deck where I'm using this damn Stadium. I don't think I've ever used it in anything else. Like actually run it in my own deck. Anyway, so 200, gonna get the kill, and because Flamigo is in the active position, he's probably gonna force to kill it too. So more damage for me. Just want as many of these guys to die, and then the Ditto can finally attack for over 200 damage. Bum 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 ba da 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 bum bum. Delibird. Okay, so he can do this trick to avoid killing the Flamigo, but I mean at the same time this just makes me keep the energy, so I think at this point no matter what he does, I'm gonna be in the over 200 damage whether the Flamigo dies or not. I can use the research, still got my Stadium. Man, he needs an energy to even attack. So he puts all these tools down. I don't even know why you're running them, like plus 10. Does it make that big of a difference? Anyway, you know, Muscle Band for its day was broken as all hell, but plus 10, it's not really that good with the crazy SHP these Pokemon have. You gotta like calculate the math with the times. Like plus 20 on attacks that, you know, were close to KOing the EXs back then, or just killing the basic legendaries like Evil Tower 130 HP, you know, that kind of range. It mattered, like when Landoras would attack or the other add-ons. But right now, I guess in some specific decks, maybe this would still work, maybe with Charizard EX. But in this deck, I don't really see the point. Just in general, the plus 10 isn't strong enough. There are just so many situations where it's not going to matter compared to the ones where it will matter. Okay, so he ended up not even using the Deadly Bird. Pokestop, let's make 1 more mill. I think this is going to be the last time I'm going to use it. And I see, well, I do see some stuff. I guess I'll use the Lost Vacuum to dump stuff. Just to get rid of your shit. Just to dump birds in the discard. At this point, I'm not even going to bother with the research because I'm going to deck out. I'll use the other stuff in hand. So there we go. Shoes. Ultra Ball. I'll actually take this. Shoes again. Markrow, let you go. Man, my game is lagging up. What the hell? Use the Ultra Ball. Get rid of the Dartrix. And I guess the Stadium. Yeah. Or the Pofin. Let's just do that. What the fuck is with all this lag? Anyway. And I got the Super Rod. Of course, I'm going to use this to get energies. And with the Dittos I got, it's pretty much checkmate. I'm doing over 200 damage now. So I'm good. No decking out, no losing, just killing this lightning deck. Excellent. So the math is pretty obvious. I'm sure you guys can see. I just need to get 1 more big KO. All of his attacking Pokemon are just EXs that are going to give away 2 prizes. I'm really doubtful he can get an Iron Hands and power it up out of nowhere to finish me off. So we're good. I guess he can do like maybe but and then I don't see an energy. Maybe that will work actually, your best bet. But he's just gonna go for the attack, accepting his fate. It's perfectly fine. And we're gonna get that GG. Lovely. All I have to do is attach the energy and go for the kill. So we got a victory with the United Fried Chicken deck. I did better than last time against Benetti. But I mean, it was a completely different, well, not a completely different deck, but it did have some different cards. So we're gonna keep using it this way, see how many wins I can get, and until we get the next set, basically. So go for my attack, 260, and that's a GG for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What-ay?